Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this YouTube video, we're going to be breaking down Palantir. It's a price update from my previous video. I uploaded a Palantir video yesterday. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and make sure to check that out. Now, I would like to thank you for all the new subscribers and viewers. Thank you for stopping by and supporting my channel. It really does mean a lot to me. Now, let's get right into this video. We're going to talk about Palantir. We're going to break it down from a technical standpoint. Now, yesterday, I broke down Palantir, and we were currently at around $25.98, so we were almost at $26. Today we pushed up $1.31, which was around 5%, so today was bullish for Palantir. However, we did hover over an important area I talked about yesterday. So yesterday I talked about this price point right here, which is exactly at $27.09, a little below that. We need to get above it and we need to hold above it. Now today we barely closed above it, so something I'm going to be watching tomorrow is, do we stay above it? And if we do, we need to push up to the resistance, which is at 28.23, and we need to blow right through it. Now Palantir, it's hovering around this little mini resistance that I charted out in yesterday's video, which again is 27.05. So if you got in yesterday, this was your entry that I charted out, which was 25.95. Our stop loss was at 24.88, around that area. So you haven't tagged out yet if you took that exact trading plan. So you're up. Now, in tomorrow's session, what I'm going to be looking for, which is Friday, I'm going to be looking for some type of continuation, right? So we got the push up today. We did push up above the resistance line. We're barely holding above it. Tomorrow, we need to really go for it. We really need to at least get to this resistance line, which is at 28.19. So that's less than $1 away. So Palantir can for sure get to that resistance line. And we need to push above that. When I say push above it, we need to get above it and we need to hold above it. Why? Because this was a previous resistance line that Palantir was getting rejected by. It got rejected here, 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 and here. So we got rejected around 5 times. So we know that this is a strong resistance level, and each time it goes to that resistance, it typically gets rejected. So we know that if we push up to this tomorrow, it's an area of concern we need to be looking at. So go ahead and set your alert right here. If you're on TradingView, you can follow my alert, set your alert. So when it does hit that area, you'll get alerted on your phone, and then you can go look at Palantir and see what it's doing. That's how I do my trading, guys. I do all of my trading on alerts. I put alerts at where I get in at, I put my alerts at where I stop out at, and I put my alerts where I take my profit. So I'm not constantly looking at the charts. If I'm off somewhere, then I can get that alert. I can go in there. If I have to sell, I sell. If I have to take profit, I take profit. It's a very systematic way to trade, and that's how you'll be successful as a trader. Let's go down to the 1 hour time frame. Let's look at the smaller time frame and see what Palantir did today. So today is December 17th. We opened up. We had a gap where we hit lows of 26.10. So you also had another opportunity to get in at a better entry. So if you missed this earlier entry, we pretty much pushed up the whole day and then we consolidated. So 1, 2, 3. So for around 5 hours, we basically did nothing. So if you were watching Palantir, it got boring pretty much after 3 hours of open. There wasn't much activity. We just stayed on the support. Now this could be a good thing because typically when stocks push up, what do? They consolidate, and when they consolidate, they're gearing up for the move up. So we have the rally, then we have the base, which is the consolidation period, and then we rally again. That's what I'm looking at for tomorrow. That's why I think Palantir is going to be bullish. But no matter how bullish we think it's going to be, we still need to have our stop loss and plan. Okay? So you always need to have that stop loss and plan. So if you're got in down here, go ahead and move that stop loss up. So when I mean move it up, I mean trail it. So as we continue to make highs, you move your stop loss up just in case we do get that pullback. Then you tag out and you take your profit. Now keep in mind, this is if you're trading Palantir. If you're trading Palantir, this is for you. If you're investing in Palantir, meaning you have shares back here at a higher trade price, that's completely fine. Palantir is an amazing company, like I've mentioned before. Just continue to hold those shares, and I do see some significant movement coming for Palantir soon. Just because we're not really pushing down, we're not aggressively selling off like we did up here. Notice how we have these huge red candles. We're not really seeing that action over here. It's very, very small, and we're on small volume. that means that I think a move is coming for Palantir. Now, I don't know if that's going to be tomorrow or next week, but I do think a move is coming to Palantir, just because if you notice down here, we're trading on such little volume. We don't have these big spikes like we normally do. That means we're either waiting for something or something's about to happen. So keep that in mind when you're trading Palantir. I think a move is coming soon. But right now, we need to focus on what's happening now. And that is, we push up $1.31 today, and we're at our resistance line. We need to keep above our resistance line tomorrow, and we need to hold above it. And we need to push to this resistance line right here, which is at 28.16 once again. We need to get above it, hold above it, and then we can continue our rally going into next week. So guys, that's what I'm going to look out for tomorrow's session. Y'all can follow along as well. Put your alerts, and let's see how Palantir goes tomorrow. Now, if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like, thumbs up, and also subscribe. It really helps my channel grow, and I appreciate all of the support. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to cover a specific stock. I'll be more than happy to make a video on that stock. Anyways, I will see you all in the next video.